Hey y'all, buddy, FTRV, how you doing? Stay tuned, we got a little repair to do here on Breaking Dawn. So yep, we got Breaking Dawn in the driveway here. We're gonna do a deep clean inside. Dawn's already in there cleaning. I'm gonna do that repair to our bed and probably climb up on the roof, check things out up there. I do have to do a little sealing. We're getting a little leak right up here. So I'm gonna take care of that and then probably wash the truck, and we're gonna head to Carolina Pines in a couple days. So let's go see what I'm talking about. So the last couple camping trips, I've already gotten into it a little bit, but the last couple camping trips, we put the slide out for the bed and there would be little pieces of wood. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. I don't have the slide out all the way right now because it's in the driveway, but kept wondering what the heck that could be. I looked all around, I couldn't find anything. I saw that it was that faux finished gray wood, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And then the last camping trip, Dawn noticed this. I'm gonna sit down here. If you know one of the last videos, if you watched it, we were at that Holden Beach and we went to the beach, so we opened up our long-term storage here underneath the bed to get things out, and we finally noticed this. The platform, which is just basic, like Luan, is broken free. And what was happening, you can see the hole right here, it was catching on part of the slide. You can see the staples, and it was actually stapled underneath this wood, and this is even pulled away, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. You can see the gap in here. So it's actually stapled to the bottom of that. And my guess is these metal rails were holding it up, but with a decent amount of weight, it was starting to catch. You know, in my book, it should be stapled or screwed to the tops of these rails, not to the bottoms, but that's what they did. And then I was looking, that's it. It was just stapled to this rail at the bottom, that's it. The sides aren't even connected. So the only thing that was holding us to the bed were these 10 or 15 staples, that's it. When we had our juice box installed for our Chevy Bolt little EV, about 3 years ago, we decided to go ahead and stick a 50 amp in for the camper. I thank God we did that, because we can put all 3 air conditioning on, of course all the lights, we can get the fridge going, anything we want to do, we're basically plugged in. I technically could even dump in the backyard. I got to clean out, I could hook up water. I mean, we could live in the driveway if we wanted to. With those 3 ACs on, we've already gone from 87 when we pulled in, we're down to 79 already, so it feels good. I got the air blowing on me. Once again, you're gonna go up on my head here so I can have my hands free. What I think I'm gonna do is do the same thing they had here. I'm gonna knock these nails out, do a repair on this, maybe get a couple more screws in it. I mean, they got 1, 2, 3 screws. I gotta watch, I don't wanna stick anything where those rails are gonna hit, but I guess that won't matter. But I think what I'll do is put maybe 5 screws in, get these out, I'll staple it the same way they had it. After I get that connected, I'll fix this, here's a little gap, and then I'll go ahead and staple these into the side so this isn't running free like that. All right, let me take these screws out. I'll go find a few in my garage. Really wish I could take this out. Then I'm gonna have to take these off. I don't know if I want to do that, because then the bed's gonna fall down. I wonder if I can get it out. I mean, look how quick they do it. They do it so quick, they don't drill holes or anything, so these are barely even holding. And then what I think I'll do here is I'm gonna try to push them through. If they don't go through, I'm just gonna snap them off. Now I think I'll get a clamp on these and see if I can get it clamped back together. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to get a clamp and hammer them back in. I got a hodgepodge garage screws. A lot of small ones and then some bigger ones. Bigger ones we're going to use through the wood into the sides. Same thing with this piece here that goes over here. And then some of these smaller ones I'm going to use for the luan onto here, plus staples. Try to give it a little more durability. You can see this is just MDF, medium density fiberboard, that it's screwed into. And you can hear it sounds a little dense. And this sounds a lot more hollow. So this is just the same luan as this. But there is some spots here where I think there's some sort of stud or whatever going through there, so that's where I'll put the screw. So it looks like I'll be able to get 2 on each side for that. I went ahead and drilled 5 pilot holes. These are the old holes. I put 5 pilot holes to put the new screws in. Now I think about it, instead of trying to do it like this, I'm gonna go ahead and take these screws out, get this thing out, do it out here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It wasn't the easiest to get that out, but it's out. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna get some screws in there and then get it back in. Well, my guess is this underbed storage, or at least when you have a slide with underbed storage, it's not meant to hold too much. You just got luan here. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot of stuff in there, but weight is weight, I guess. But look how much this is worn. Of course, this is where the hole is, but look, here's a wear mark. What I've done is, instead of just having the staples all along here, I put some screws in. I went ahead and did the same on this back panel. Put screws in the back panel and down that back board. And then of course, that's the left side. I put screws in that also. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this front piece here. I'm gonna use some screws to put it onto this luan, and then I'll screw it all in and we should be good to go. I can't repair this hole from the bottom. Maybe I'll just glue a piece of luan over top or something, or maybe I'll just leave it like that for now. I don't know. I'm not going out and spend money on a piece of luan. Probably talking 35, 40 bucks for that. I'm not doing that. I'll just repair what we have here. Maybe someday I'll replace it. I clamped that board back into its original spot, and I got screws in. I put more in on this front panel, and then I put a couple close to each of these rails up there and down here to make sure those hold real well. Let's get it back installed. So you can see the rail there and the original holes. It does not line up with those original holes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just put it where it is. Maybe actually even lift it up just a little bit. Although I really don't know that I want to lift it up, because then that gives it a chance to sag more. Right now it's sitting on those 2 long rails. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll leave it where it is, screw it in. So I'm gonna get the 5 screws in here, and then on these side rails it looks like I'm gonna only have an opportunity of 2 screws on each side. That's what I'm gonna do. Got everything back inside. Let's see what happens when we close it. It's kind of nice to have technology. Of course, this is something that can fail, but here we go. Well, another repair done. Looks like it worked. Now I got a couple other things I'm gonna take care of before we head out on Wednesday. So, if you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Alrighty guys, bye-bye.